Are you too fucking serious? Shiff and Jimmy Sins. You lose to Shiff and Jimmy Sins. You two losing doesn't only affect you, but it affects how I look. I don't think you guys get that. This team is about me. It revolves around
EQ,
me.
fuck's sake. We get it. Please, give it a fucking rest. My ears are still ringing from the fucking explosions. I'd appreciate some peace and quiet.
Explosion? I don't give a no explosion. You are tarnishing my name. Do you have anything to say about
let's
that?
Let's talk about your name. Let's talk about your name. You want to bring up my misfortunes and my losses. Let's look at you. You lost to Dobby at Heatwave. You went 3-2 against Slick at All Stars. Hell, the entire reason we are here now is because you couldn't put Jimmy away at Aki no Kanibaru. You went to a draw. Now, do you get my view of things, or should I bring up Virtue 2023?
You see, the thing about that is I always come back and I beat them. I am the world champion because I beat Dobby, who you say I lost to. I am the world fucking champion. And alright, listen. If you motherfucker... Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. If you two want to stay in death row and stay in the presence of the world fucking champion, then you gotta do one thing. One simple task. By the end of tonight, bring me the Skyhawk's head.
That's easy. Colt, we're on.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Fuck you too.
Yeah!
Welcome everybody to MWA Unleashed. We have a huge show ahead of us. We're going to kick it off by hearing from our brand new World Spotlight champion. Last week in the main event of Retribution, Faywind won the Spotlight Championship in quite possibly the most intense way I've ever seen. Faywind, that after 20-30 minutes of hell with Avery Burke, Faywind broke a light tube, pulled it against her head, and made Avery give up the championship. And now, after a long chase, Faywind can now call himself the World Spotlight Champion for the first time.
It's the most chaotic match I think I have ever seen in my tenure here in the MWA. It went over 20 minutes. Those two beat the hell out of each other, but it was Faywind, after everything he has been through, snapped and did everything he possibly could in that match to win the Spotlight Heavyweight Championship, and that is exactly where we are now. Faywind has finally become the Spotlight Champion.
Undeniably still was a target on his back, not just because he's champion, but all the enemies that he's made along the way to get to this point.
I did it. I fucking did it. After months of bullshit, I am finally Spotlight Champion. And now, I don't know. Look, you all saw what happened when I won. How I said it didn't feel right. And now I'm just wondering what I have to do to make it feel right. Well, maybe I just need to wait, let time do its thing and fix it. Or maybe I have to force everyone in the locker room to stay away from this title. Look, I don't know. All I know is that you should all start getting used to this image. Because I can't afford to lose this. After everything I've done to get to this point, I can't afford to ever have this taken away from me. And to everyone backstage, don't even think about coming after me unless you have a death wish. You saw what I did to Avery. Don't think I won't do the same to anyone who threatens to take this from me.
And it looks like Faywind already has somebody threatening to take it away. Hey, what the hell? This somebody has a lot of history with.
Here comes Fox.
I just want to congratulate you, Faywind. You finally did it. You got the big one. What did it cost? How many bridges did you burn? Was leaving Avery in the hospital really worth it? Now you are alone. But I'm not here to talk about the past. I'm here to ask you a question. Who was the last person to beat you one-on-one? Oh, right. That was me. So that means that I deserve a title match. And I'm gonna be your first challenger.
What? What? No. No. You don't get to do this. Not again. See, Execution, that was supposed to be a one-on-one between me and Avery before you decided to insert yourself and snowball that match into a war chamber. I'm not letting you do this again. I had to work up. Like, up until that war chamber, I had to start from the bottom and work my way back up, all the way after American Wasteland, Akino Kanibaru. And the only reason I immediately got challenged again, Execution, was because I had already put the work in and it hadn't paid off for me yet. You didn't put any work in to get any of your Spotlight title matches. And I'm not letting you do this again.
Wait. Alright, give me a minute. You want me to go to the back of the line? Last time I checked, the only reason you got your opportunities is because you bitched to Cruz until you got your opportunity because you knew you weren't good enough for Avery. And for one match, you crossed lines, Faywind. You broke unspoken rules, and I am not just gonna stand back and do nothing about it.
Look at you. All of a sudden, I start getting success, and all of a sudden, you're the good guy. I don't get why these people cheer you after everything you did. You know, the Lotus, that failed experiment, but I don't know, just... I guess...
There are some things in life that are more important than
Don't you mess with a little girl's
Oh
dream.
my
'Cause she's
god.
liable to grow up.
Seriously?
Surprise you to find that I'm not.
No, I don't want my theme. No, cameraman, production, you turn my theme back on. I want everyone to revel in what I have to say and my presence because everyone deserves to feel me at the moment, you see, because I thought this little couples dispute would have been resolved 2 months ago when you threw away an easy win against Shiff, yet here you both are. And for what? Never seen so much bitching and moaning from two men before. Now, Faye, I know the thought was in the back of your mind that I was going to cash in last week and steal your moment. I mean, I could have. But I actually respect what you did out there. You fought your heart out. You earned that moment. I understand how it feels when someone comes along and just takes the spotlight away from one of the biggest achievements in your career. So I let you have your moment. But this briefcase? It's my moment. And when the moment strikes again, I won't be so forgiving. I mean, after all, it's only a matter of time before I'll take that spotlight away from you. So, you two can figure out whether you want to fight or fuck backstage. But right now I have some business to handle, and I don't need either of you in my ring. So, why don't you, both of you, get out of my ring before I make you?
Sure thing, foot fetish.
Asks.
Yeah, you wish you could see my feet, you fucking pervert. Get out of my ring.
A lot of tension going on in the ring right now.
You too, Spotlight Boy. Chop chop. We got a show to run.
A lot of chaos going on right now surrounding the World Spotlight Championship. But right now we have a debut for the first time in singles action here in the NWA. Here comes El Wormo.
Coming out to Delinquent Habits, Return to the Trace. This is a great song. I love this song, and I love that El Wormo's coming out here with this song here tonight on his Unleashed debut. We got El Wormo chants in the Manhattan Center. This is beautiful.
Yes, I love this guy.
I love this guy too.
Now, you know, we're only a few minutes into the show, but already so much has happened, and need I even mention how much more is going to happen later tonight? We still have a championship match after this. We have Shiff coming out to defend his TV title, and believe it or not, we don't know the opponent yet. Shiff, he's done it before in his last TV title reign, and he's kicking it off again. TV title match.
Wait a minute, who's that in the ring?
I believe the referee is unfortunately wearing a Jacob Sterry cosplay. That's some unfortunate
Do they sell those?
choice.
We sell Jacob Sterry cosplays. I mean, I'm not surprised. Jacob Sterry is, you know, the greatest wrestler in the MWA right now. But I never knew they were selling cosplays of him at, you know, like Party City, if that still exists.
Okay, well, to be clear, Jacob Sterry sells out of the back of his truck. It's not really great operation. Now,
Not
as
even like a Spirit of Halloween.
Okay, Ref Steve has finally put on his ref attire. Bit of miscommunication there between him and the Jacob Sterry fan, Ref Steve. But here we are. And it looks like our match is about to get underway for the debut of El Wormo. They're getting each other. There's some intensity going on right now.
Oh, this is a way to start off Unleashed, the first match of the night. Tension between these two. Oh my goodness, slap to the face.
The referee is trying to get some composure so we can ring the bell. And oh my god, the referee
might as well
can't
just ring
keep
the
them
bell right
apart.
now.
Yeah, the referee's just ringing the bell. And oh, Wormo,
Springboard.
springboard. Oh my god, Wormsault tilt-a-whirl arm drag.
Oh my goodness. When was
This
the
guy's
last time you seen someone hit that?
Never. This guy's athletic.
This was a great signing by Cruz.
All credit goes to Cruz for discovering El Wormo. Cruz spent a lot of time in Japan, a lot of time in Mexico, scouting the whole world. And according to Cruz, this was the best
Oh
talent
my
he could find.
god!
Oh my no!
Roundhouse kick to the head. She just took El Wormo's head off.
Poor El Wormo. Someone's got to get him like ice for his head to make sure it like the swelling goes down and stuff. That was scary.
Cassidy holding on to the mask. Oh my goodness. Just smashing El Wormo's face into the guardrail. And of course, El Wormo, a very decorated man of his own, former two-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, a former one-time CMLL Universal Champion, and a former CMLL Rey del Inframundo Champion.
I've been told that El Wormo is known to be the single wrestler with the most world championships across various companies. He has held world championships in at least 35 different wrestling companies across his 30-year career, and he's finally making his way over to the MWA, which I think is incredible.
I am seeing that on my fact sheet. That is correct. And El Wormo kicks out.
You know, he's like a worm. He slithers around. It's hard to keep a worm down, especially, you know, worms don't have shoulders. Can you even pin a Wormo? That's up for debate on itself, but nonetheless, he kicks out here. Cassidy mocking El Wormo, making a joke out of this match. I don't think he understands the gravity of who she's in the ring with. I mean, we've seen El Wormo springboarding, flying. He doesn't care that much about gravity, but Cass definitely needs to understand the gravity of what it means to have a match with a legend like this.
I mean, as much as I like Cassidy, I don't think she's done enough, you know, tape study on El Wormo.
I've been watching El Wormo all week to try and get ready for this match so that I know every move he has, every move to call, everything that El Wormo does, all his specialties, his strengths, his weaknesses. You have to study up. But quite frankly, Cassidy, you know, it seems like she's getting the best of El Wormo right now. Maybe he's got some ring rust. Maybe he's not that used to the American wrestling style. It's very different to come over to America for the first time in your whole career.
Absolutely, and he's doing it here in the biggest company in North America, the #1 company in the world, the MWA. This is where the big boys play, Nuck, and El Wormo is no exception.
Have you seen the matches between Satomu Hironaka and El Wormo in Zip Japan when El Wormo was a record 3 years as Zip Japan World Champion? Those matches are incredible.
I watched those matches, and I remember I really wanted Hironaka in the MWA, but I also really wanted El Wormo, but Hironaka was the one to make the transition to America first.
But El Wormo's here. They took him long enough. But he's getting stretched out like a chicken wing.
The abdominal stretch. And Cassidy, this is a lost art in professional wrestling. You don't see anyone hit the abdominal stretch and you... Oh, wait just a second!
Cassidy's grabbing at the mask of El Wormo, trying to rip it off.
That's a sign of disrespect!
El Wormo was never shown his face to the world. Remember that.
Cassidy trying to reveal to the world who El Wormo really is.
El Wormo's trying to get to the ropes, trying to break the submission holds. And she's striking at the face.
She's trying to take that mask off.
Poking El Wormo in the eyes, and El Wormo's fighting back.
El Wormo.
El Wormo
hip toss.
Catches Cassidy. A lot of back and forth. Jumping clothesline. Finally gets it. And another. Crouch change. Cheeto.
Cassidy went for the on your knees. El Wormo goes out of the way, leaps onto the ropes. Oh my goodness, the height on that! The distance! El Wormo went from one side of the ring to the other.
And he's got a cover. This is it.
1,
Huge
2.
victory. No.
Kick out.
I love watching this match. This is incredible.
This is a great way to open Unleashed. El Wormo cursing in Spanish.
El Wormo and Cassidy at a standstill right now.
What are you yawning for? El Wormo's in the ring. He's exciting the people here in the Manhattan Center.
I've been up for the last 16 and a half hours watching El Wormo matches non-stop, getting ready for the show.
I was 7 minutes late to the...
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh my God.
The worm. Oh my God, the worm. He's doing it. He's doing the worm. Oh.
No.
No.
On your knees! The running double knees from Cassidy.
That was some unique. I've never seen anybody hit the worm like that before.
Yeah, I can't remember anyone hitting the worm like that. I don't think anyone's even had has like a worm they can put on their arm. I don't even remember.
I think Wolf does, right?
I think that was Jacob Cage. No, wait, no, that was the pick. Oh, wait a minute, Violent Tail!
Oh no, El Wormo,
The
no.
inverted cradle pile driver.
El Wormo, no.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, rest in peace, El Wormo.
Very upsetting here tonight, but Cassidy,
Don't
the Spotlight
you
Championship
mess
briefcase
with
holder,
a little girl
gets the
who's
win here
real.
tonight against El Wormo.
Cause she's liable to grow up mean.
Cass putting herself one step
Surprised you
closer
didn't
to
find
the World
that I'm
Spotlight
You
Championship.
thought that you'd find me
Whether by the
in
time she catches in the champion is Faywind,
Fox,
Fox, whoever else, she's making a statement right now.
And what is she doing? Oh no! She's just breaking the face of El Wormo!
Ripping at El Wormo's match, trying to take it off. This is insane. Someone's gotta stop this.
We gotta get security out here, Cassidy. I usually like you, but you can't do this. This is just inhumane.
This is disgusting. And here, Wolf. And there goes Cassidy. Cassidy runs off. Wolf's here to save the Wormo. Between last week and tonight, is El Wormo the newest member of Delta Delta Dropkick?
Cassidy's escaping through the front doors of the Manhattan Center as Wolf tends to his new buddy, El Wormo.
I mean, with the Lick gone, there's definitely a void to fill. Is El Wormo the right person for that spot?
I think so. Wait, what's an Eliku?
Eliku was like this guy we used to have. He was friends with Wolf and stuff.
Oh yeah, he was dog shit. I hated him. I like the El Wormo guy better.
What? El Wormo is better, but I liked Eliku. Eliku, of course, he got involved in Tevershan like 40 weeks ago. Was carried out by security and never been seen since.
Yeah, they put him in the slam.
I believe he's on Rikers Island right now.
Is that like Epstein Island?
No, that's a prison in Manhattan. Don't you say you live here on Central Park? Whatever. Next up, we're gonna hear from Saintzz. Last week, the Steel City Saints went 2-0 at Retribution. Blank defeated Steve, and Jasper defeated Wolf to retain his national championship. I've heard some unfortunate rumors that in this time period, in this last week, Blank was admitted to the hospital to get some injuries checked out, and he found out that Blank is just unable to compete, and Blank will not be able to wrestle anymore. I think maybe we're going to hear Saints talk about that. I don't know what's up with that. I guess we're going to learn more right now.
Yeah, very upsetting situation.
I'm sure it's not news to anyone about what's happened this past week. And as much as I didn't want this to happen, we have indeed lost a brother in the SCS. And even though all of this has happened, nothing has changed. Your 1 in a million is still the national champion. The leader of the Steel City Saints is still a beast, and regardless on if it's 4 versus the world, 3 versus the world, or 2 versus the world, the Steel City Saints are still knocking at your doors. And if you don't answer them, then we'll just kick them down instead. Now, what could have been with Blank will remain a mystery. But it has got me thinking about something. That something being a very dangerous what-if question. What is that question, you may ask? Well, to that question, you
Doesn't look like we're gonna give the question that Saints is gonna ask. But you know, Rich does have a briefcase. Rich definitely has a reason to be keeping an eye on the Steel City Saints, and Jasper's not here tonight. Blank's definitely not here tonight. Let's see what Rich has to say to the leader himself, Saints.
Oh, Saints, my brother. Before I interrupt you, I'm so sorry. Production wanted me to come out here to talk to you, but I just realized something. You and me have never had a face-to-face chat since I've returned, you know? You know, all these phone messages you're sending me about don't come after Jasper or all that other stuff. It's just kind of sad, man. And look, I'm not going to keep you out here for too long. You're clearly in a rough patch right now with the Steel City Saints. You know, you already have issues with Steve and Kev in the back, you know, kicking Steve out of the group, Kev leaving your group. Your champion makes people fall asleep. He makes the commentary eat chips. And then you, let's talk about you real quick. You call yourself a beast still in 2025. Buddy, have you even won a match since you've returned? Like, I'm sorry to ask, but... Okay, no, we're losing track. We're losing track. Wherever your little national champion, that little young gun of yours, just send him a message for me, okay? I want him next week. Not to talk to him, not to meet him backstage. But you see the thing I hold in my hand right now? Next week, I want Jasper for that national championship because I am cashing in my briefcase. How does that sound, Mr. Saints?
Oh, Rich, my boy. Good luck. Because you're going to fucking need it.
Oh, and Saints, before you go there, buddy. Just a word of advice. Don't interfere with my match.
We have a main event for next week. Oh my god. Rich is officially catching his case. Holy shit. Next week, Raging Rich versus Jasper for the national championship. I cannot wait. And we still have a title match tonight. Next up, Shiff Open Challenge. Let's check this out. For the first time ever, we have a two-time television champion. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is Shiff the first two-time champion since Minecraft Wrestling returned in 2022? He might be. Plus the World Championship, the Junior Championship, Iron Man Championship, National Championship, Tag Team Championship, Spotlight Championship, and Television Championship. I think Shiff is the only person to win the same belt twice. That's very good.
Absolutely making history last week at Retribution, putting a stop to the reign of terror. That was Jonathan Cole's 91-day title reign. Cut the music.
Let me explain something to you guys. You see this belt that I'm holding? Had anyone else besides me won last week, it would have just been another title change. But because I won it, it's this major ordeal and one for the history books. But to be honest, who cares? Times are changing. I'm glad I made history and nothing will take that away from me. But I am no longer your MWC television champion. Because tonight is a new dawn. Tonight is the beginning of the ultra-violent revolution. Because I am your new MWC ultra-violent world champion. And if there's anyone back in that locker room that wants to step toe-to-toe with the Hardcore Prophet, then be my guest.
Shiff just renames the TV title. According to Shiff, he's the ultra-violent champion. And not only that, but somebody's out here to accept this challenge.
Shift's first challenger, Wolf.
Wolf, last week at Retribution, fought Jasper, came up short for the national championship. But now he's got a chance at a different championship. Is he going to become the television championship? Is he going to become the second ever ultra violent championship? There's a lot on the line tonight. You know, both men wearing some nice pairs of sunglasses. We're indoors, so I don't fully get it, but I support it. I respect it. Wolf Kool-Aid in hand. Of course, due to the rules under which Shiff won the belt, the 10-minute time limit still applies. Shiff spoke to me backstage. I have it here on my fact sheet. The only difference in the rules is that there is no disqualification. If this match reaches 10 minutes, it will once again be a time limit draw. Same with the television championship. No real differences other than there are no rules. As we see crates full of light tubes covering the ring. Clearly, a lot going on and a lot that we're about to see. A lot of damage that these two are going to inflict upon each other.
A lot of change going down in the MWA. Shift ushering in a new era with the television championship. Now the ultra-violent heavyweight championship.
Are we going to see matches like this every week on Unleashed from now on? I'm going to be at the edge of my seat all the time.
If it is, then goddamn, I'm going to love every second of this.
Referee's about to ring the bell.
I don't know who wouldn't want to see two men hit each other with light tubes every single week. That rule.
Both men with their own box of light tubes by their side. And they're both grabbing one. Wolf runs over first. Light tube smashing the head of Shiff.
And now Shiff with a light tube back.
These two are just trading light tubes right now. They are smashing these tubes over each other's heads.
Oh, gut kick from Shiff.
Oh my
DDT
god.
into the broken glass. Oh my god.
Onto the remnants of that broken light tube that Shiff is smashing over Wolf's head. And I believe Wolf is busted open already.
Not even a minute in this match. Good god.
Crowd chanting Shiff rules. Whether they mean that Shiff rules and that he's awesome, or that Wolf is now playing under Shiff's rules, I can't fully tell.
I think it's both.
Shiff, he's got those skewers in his hand, and you know what happens next as he digs them into the head of Wolf.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wolf's fighting back. Wolf's trying to make sure it doesn't happen.
Wolf throwing shots to the god of Shiff. Oh my god!
Punch to the face. Just take a look at Shiff's stomach. Look at the scars on his chest. Remnants of death matches of the past. Of all the crazy matches that he's been in. All the things he's done to his body, to other people's bodies. He is no stranger to this kind of stuff. And he has the scars to prove it.
Those lines in it. Wait! Oh my god, just spit Kool-Aid in his face!
Wolf just spit Kool-Aid in Shiff's face. Shiff's eyes are burning with the Kool-Aid. And a roll up.
Wait, he has glasses on. One.
New champion. New champion for the Kool-Aid. No.
Shift kicks out.
Wolf almost poisoned Shiff with that Kool-Aid. I think it stole the ultra-violent title.
Wolf spit Kool-Aid in Shiff's face, even though he has glasses on. I think some of the Kool-Aid still slipped behind the glasses and into Shiff's eyes.
I've heard that Shift does not actually need glasses to see. I've heard that you know like when it's New Year's and you get like the glasses that say like 2025 in them, there's like holes in it so you can still see through it. I believe Shift
Yeah.
glasses are like that, so the Kool-Aid like went through it.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
What was digging a light tube into Shift's forehead, and Shift's already busted open. There's a lot of bloodshed in this match. We're not 5 minutes in. Of course, coming up in the 3-minute mark, 7 minutes left before we hit the time limit. But if this is what these two are doing to each other, I don't expect Shift to be hitting that time limit very often anymore. This is the kind of stuff that is deadly before the 10-minute mark.
You can make a case for Shiff and Wolf looking very similar. I mean, they both wear, you know, the long pants. They have like the long brown hair. They both wear glasses. Did that ever occur to you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Shiv grabs that light tube away from Wolf. Now pointing the light tube at Wolf.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He's carving his chest like a fucking jack-o'-lantern!
That's disgusting! Oh my god! Wolf's chest, blood gushing.
Oh my god, skewers and... Oh wait, no.
Yeah, it's trying to decide what weapon of mass destruction he's gonna use next. Wolf
Perhaps spinning the wheel of weapons in his mind.
Wolf trying to get some distance.
Uh-oh.
He
Tackle
tackles
into the
Shift, he
corner.
goes after him. Taking Shift down, taking control of this match. Wolf's on top of Shift, throwing shots. Wolf taking
throwing more shots.
A lot of shots at Shift right in the head.
Oh my
A
god.
lot of elbows. Just back and forth with these elbows to Shift.
Trying to knock Shift out here with these elbows. Of course, we know Wolf comes from a Street Fighter background.
Wolf has a lot of experience on the streets, a lot of experience fighting, a lot of experience doing, quite frankly, a lot of dangerous things, just not in the way of light tubes and skewers like how Shift knows it. As you can see that headbutt. Sometimes you forget that Wolf is Samoan, but he is, and he has a thick head, and his headbutts are lethal.
I just saw something. I something just flashed before my eyes. I don't know what it was. But this match has been absolutely bonkers. And now Wolf throwing more elbows.
We have crossed the 5-minute mark at this point. We are more than halfway through this match.
This has been great.
Wolf's continuing on with these elbows, like non-stop.
The referee's gonna have to check in on Shiff.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. As Shift rolls Wolf over, Shift's on top of Wolf now. Is he going to throw strikes of his own? Oh my god. Oh, here we go. They're finally in play. Shift's posting those skewers into Wolf's head. Oh my god.
Wolf with skewers in his head looking like a porcupine.
Dripping blood. Those wooden skewers, basically like 50 spikes taped to each other and put all in your head at the same time, and that is, it makes
like
me
Shadow the
squeamish to
Hedgehog.
just look at it. Ref Steve is worried about the safety of the roster if two people are going through stuff like this every week.
I mean, this is sanctioned under the MWA, so this is entirely legal.
This Wolf, skewer sticking out of his head. He gets up. He's trying to grab a light tube, but Shiv's going for it.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
It's a giant sword made out of light tubes. We're 7 minutes deep. What the hell is that?
How was that in the box? I didn't even see that.
Oh my god, that is Pandora's box. Wolf might have just killed Shiff.
There's like smoke everywhere.
Wolf can't even get up to his feet. Wolf's trying to climb to the ropes. Shiff is down. The the Ultraviolent champion is down. Wolf is up. Wolf just killed Shiff with a giant light tube sword made out of glass. And he's climbing to the top rope. If he can get this stud, he's going to have a new championship around his waist. And Shift's second reign is going to end very prematurely.
Wolf up on the top rope.
Shiff
Oh, what the hell?
climbing up to the top rope. Shiff
Oh, wait, what the?
lifting Wolf up. Vertical suplex to
onto the outside!
Oh no! Oh my God! Onto the apron. Hardest part of the
Jesus!
ring. 2 minutes left, and Wolf and Shiff are covered in blood.
Rolling. Wolf in. Looking under the ring. What's he looking for? Wait a minute. He's grabbing that soda can board. We saw this at Retribution. And now he's just hitting Wolf with it.
90 seconds left in this match. Shiff and Wolf full on.
Oh my
soda
God.
can board.
Oh my
Shiff
God!
Picks him up.
Psycho Driver, fuck your life!
1 minute left. Shiff's got to get that pinfall, and he's got it. And we have Shiff proving why he is the hardcore prophet, proving why he is your champion. And just what an intense display.
Holy hell, man! Did you see that? Psycho Driver, fuck your life under those soda can boards. And Shiff. Even after all that, still showing a sign of respect. Sportsmanship with the handshake. And now the two men hugging. This is awesome.
God. And a really great show of respect between champion and challenger right now.
Even under these hardcore rules.
I gotta say, Wolf has stepped up his game in recent weeks. We've seen Wolf take multiple champions to limit do a lot of things that we've never really seen him do before. And you were sticking out of his head, and he's walking on his own to the backstage area. That's very commendable for Wolf. But of course, we also have to congratulate our television, our ultra-violent, as he now calls him, champion. Now let's jump backstage to hear from Smile. I am joined here by Slick and Dobby. Smile, you know, Slick, you're like my best friend. We go way back. You called me here tonight. It's great to hear from you. What do you got to say?
Speaking of way back, well, I'm going to start by saying that I'm pretty disappointed in the current state of MWA. First of all, this isn't the MWA I came back for back in 2023. Not the same MWA that I bled for against Truck. All I see around me is everyone wanting to rip each other's throats like monsters, like brainless animals. I don't get it. What's with all this violence? Calm yourself, Slick. Okay, so I tried stopping Colt, you know, take the TV title, make things a little more peaceful, and I came a bit short. Then Shiff stepped up, and I'm glad he did. Well, was glad, considering he just decided to, I guess, do more of Colt's stuff, you know, be more violent, and basically change nothing, really. I want to step up to him. I want to prove something to this company. I want to prove that peace is the answer, not violence. I want to prove something, all right, Nuck?
What, Slick? Do you not think you should have spoke to me and Doppel about this?
Dobby this, Doppel that. You know, I still haven't spoken to you about that car ride, which almost got me killed, Dobby.
That's not the same thing, Slick. I mean, Doppel nearly died last week, and that was a normal match. There was rules in place for that. You really think if you step in the ring with Shiff, you're going to survive? Slick, I was the king of extreme at one point in my career, and I think that took years off my life and off my career. And you really think, with the power of peace, you can step in there and you can step up to Shiff. After what he just did to Wolf, you know what, Slit? This is your choice to make. You really need to learn the hard way what to do with your life.
Well, I think it's official for next week. Shiff versus Slick. We'll see you back in the ring for our main event.
What's poppin', my sinners? I am
It is
Sterry.
It is main event time here on Unleashed, and here comes the Sinfluencer.
Here comes the future World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my God! Don't say that. That's
Sinfluencer, Jacob Sterry. God, it feels so good to say that again.
That thought makes me want to vomit.
That thought makes me, I can't even describe it out loud, but oh my goodness, I can't wait for this man to cash in the main event of Extreme Chaos 9 and become the World Heavyweight Champion, just like he claims he's going to.
Well, right now, Jacob Sterry has that shot anytime, any place for the MWC World Championship. And he's about to wrestle somebody who has a guaranteed time but a guaranteed place for his shot at the World Championship. Jimmy Sinn's going to be in the main event of Virtue in just a couple weeks to fight Equinox. Is Jimmy Sinn's going to hold out until let's see? Is he going to cash in there? Is he going to cut the whole thing off and cash in the next 2 weeks before Virtue? I don't really know what goes on in this guy's head. He's unpredictable. He's done a lot of things I disagree with. But it's really hard to tell if you can trust every word that he says. Here comes his opponent.
Jimmy coming out with a sure reminiscent of Milky.
Jimmy paying a little bit of tribute to one of the greatest world champions the MWC has ever seen. Certainly could be a sign. Could be certainly a sign that he's tape studying the people he's looking to follow in the steps of, the people that he respects, the people that he's trying to learn from. But you know, you take us all the way back 2016 and the first ever Extreme Chaos and the first ever MXW Rumble. Milky won that Rumble. He went on to Extreme Chaos. He did what Jacob Sterry has been claiming and he's going to do this whole time. And he won the world title in main event Extreme Chaos. Jimmy Sinn's could be playing a bit of mind games. There's so many meanings that shirt could have right now.
Of course, this is the third match between Jacob Sterry and Jimmy Sinn's. Jacob in the lead with two wins over Jimmy Sinn's. Can Jimmy Sinn's get his third win over Sterry here tonight?
Both competitors. The referee about to kick this match off. Jimmy Sinn's. What you can really see, he's not in the best shape going into this match. Covered in bandages. I mean, anybody would be extremely beat up after an exploding ring barbed wire death match. We saw the explosions that he had to fight through to win that match last week to earn his world title match against Equinox.
Yeah.
These two circle the ring. Jacob Sterry rolls out like a coward. What do you mean he's calling a timeout? You cannot call a timeout. We are 30 seconds into the match. Timeouts do not exist in professional wrestling. He's got to get his ass back in the ring or he's going to get counted out. Jacob Sterry claiming he's not ready. He's had all night to get ready. Jimmy Sinn's, like Jimmy Sinn's says, he's not even at 100%, and Jacob Sterry is trying to avoid the conflict of this match. Jacob Sterry stretching. This is an absurd display.
What is Jacob Sterry doing?
This guy is a nut. Jimmy Sinn's just waiting for Jacob to get back in the ring. The referee's up to 7. Oh my God! Oh my, what? What the hell is Jonathan Colt doing here? What is he doing here? Jonathan Colt, a clothesline from hell, and just taking shot after shot after shot at Jimmy Sins. We did not get to go very far in this match, and Hironaka's here too. Jimmy Sins is out cold, trying to get to his feet. Unsuccessfully, that clothesline from hell took the head off of somebody who's walking into the show injured. Jonathan Colt throwing the referee out of the ring. And these two have Jimmy Sins to themselves. And here comes Rich. Rich is here. Goes pop tap to Jimmy Sins. But Raging Rich is here to clear us. Oh my God. And of course, Jacob Sterry's only get involved when Rich is here. Jacob Sterry bringing Rich up to the top of the stage. Getting him out of here. And they're doing whatever they want to Jimmy Sins inside the ring. What is going on between these two? Jacob Sterry and Rich on the stage. What the hell is Jacob Sterry about to do? Clean slate off the stage! Clean slate off the stage, and they have Jimmy Sins to themselves. Raging Rich has just been taken out. Avery Burns, I don't know if we'll ever see her again. And oh my God. Hironaka on the top rope with a steel chair to Jimmy Sins. Just slamming that chair, getting it stuck over his head, a Colt 45 to boot. I don't know what to say. Should we get like authorities, referees? I don't know what to do about this. I've never seen anything like this before in Minecraft wrestling. Jimmy Sins is that chair shot reopens the wounds at the top of his head. Rich is trying to get back into the ring, trying to do anything. He got the clean slate off of this stage. Jacob Sterry is just going after Raging Rich, leaving Death Row to do whatever they want. And they are just carrying Jimmy Sins backstage. I didn't think this is what was going to happen tonight, but I think that's our main event, folks. I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm going to get off the commentary. I'm going to contact the authorities. I'm going to do what I can. But I'm sorry you all to see this. And unfortunately, I don't know what to do. I wish you all a good night. I'll see you next week.